Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly exciting, the top 5 most valuable Australian 10-cent coins that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You might think 10 cents isn't much, but some of these small silver-colored coins have become hidden treasures for collectors. Whether it's due to a rare, minting era limited production, or special design variations, these coins are making big waves in the numismatic world. So grab your coin jars, wallets, or even your pocket change, because by the end of this video you might just discover that you're holding a valuable piece of Australian history. Let's jump right into the list of the top 5 Australian 10-cent coins worth big money. Let's get started. First up, the 1967 10-cent coin is part of Australia's decimal series, introduced in 1966 when the country converted from pounds, shillings, pence, $2 and cents. The 10c replaced the shilling in everyday use and carried a design that quickly became familiar: Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and the superb lyrebird on the reverse, a design by Stuart Devlin that has stuck in collectors' minds for decades. The early decimal years, 1966 to 1969, are interesting because they represent the nation's switch to a modern currency system, and coins from these early decimal runs are the ones collectors often check first in jars and piggy banks. Physically, the 1967 10-cent is a cupro-nickel round, officially 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 23.6 mm and a mass of about 5.66 g. It has a milled edge and the familiar portrait of the Queen used on Australian coins in that era. Those metal and size specs are useful when you want to match a coin in hand to reference catalogs or photos. They also matter for grading and for ruling out modern tokens or counterfeits. When you compare weight and diameter with a caliper and a small scale, the 1967 mintage for the 10c was large. Over 50 million pieces were struck in Canberra that year, so the coin is a fairly common date in most circulated sets. That high mintage means that for ordinary circulated examples, scarcity alone won't usually drive big prices. Condition and any unusual errors or minting anomalies will be the real value drivers. If you find a worn 1967 10c in your change, it's very likely a common circulating example. If it's brilliant uncirculated or has an odd mistake, then you keep paying attention. Let's be realistic about money. Ordinary circulated 1967 10c coins commonly sell for small sums, often in the low single digits of AUD or a few dollars on international marketplaces. Certified mint state examples MS can fetch somewhat higher prices. Auction averages show MS 62 to MS to 66 examples, often selling in the tens of odd, while the very highest certified grades, rare MS 67 and above, can command higher figures. Wild claims on social platforms about 5-figure prices are usually about highly specific rarities, errors, or hoaxed attributions. Always check sold auctions, dealer catalogs, and price guides before believing a headline. I'll show how to check sold listings in a moment. Because plain examples are common, the valuable finds tend to be errors or unusual varieties: mistrick plankets, off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped plankets, or pieces struck on the wrong denominations. Blank Australia has produced a few famous error coins over time, and error hunters have found treasure in circulating change. If your coin shows obvious obverse, reverse, doubling, strange edges, or a mismatch between the portrait and the reverse, photograph it from multiple angles and compare with reference images. Errors often require specialist confirmation to verify value. Recent coin news and collectors columns also list specific error condition is everything. Grading ranges from poor, good, worn, indistinct details up to mint state uncirculated, full luster. Small differences in luster, hairlines, contact marks, and rim wear translate into meaningful price changes. If you're selling, you can get an idea of price by matching your coin to grade, photos from auction houses, and price guides. If you believe your coin is high grade or an error, consider professional grading certification, but weigh the grading fee versus likely price increase. First, I'll walk through a simple checklist. Check rim integrity, look for hairline marks on flat fields, inspect the lyrebird's tail feathers under magnification, and note any unusual toning patterns. Some collectors prize attractive natural toning. When you want a current market price, don't rely on one YouTube clip. Use multiple sources: auction house sold listings, recent eBay sold results, dedicated price guides, and specialist dealers' websites that aggregate auction results, and the Royal Australian Mint's historical mintage data are excellent starting points. I recommend pulling up at least 3 recent sold examples in comparable grade before you set a sale price, and keep in mind that beer demand fluctuates by region and by platform. Later in this video I'll show a step-by-step on searching sold listings and logging comparable sales. If you decide to sell, take high-resolution images of reverse, and rim. Include an honest condition description and note weight, diameter if known. For modestly valued common examples, eBay and local coin shops are fast options. For higher grades or possible errors, consider specialist auctions or consigning to a reputable dealer who can market to collectors. Always list comparable sold prices. State your return policy clearly and be transparent about any cleaning or alterations. If you're collecting, set a clear goal. Do you want a full decimal? Set a date, run, or error coins. Budget for grading fees if you plan to chase high-grade examples, and use reliable dealers. Avoid overpaying for promoted finds and always check provenance. For beginners, buying graded examples from established auction houses teaches you to see the condition differences. Alternatively, start experienced members often provide free identifications and can point out the small features that can flip a coin from common. To recap, the 1967 10-cent is a well-struck high mintage coin with familiar designs and useful metal specs for identification. Most are common in circulation, but the real value lies in uncirculated grades and genuine mint errors. So check weight, diameter, inspect under magnification, compare sold auctions, and only then decide to sell or grade. If you found a 1967 10-cent that looks exceptional, post clear photos in the pinned comment or send them to me on Instagram, and I'll highlight interesting finds in next week's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you get the next coin deep dive. Cheers and happy hunting. Next up in today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian decimal coins, specifically the 2016 10-cent coin. At first glance, this silver-colored coin looks like any ordinary piece of pocket change, but what if I told you that some of these 2016 10-cent coins can actually be worth far more than their face value? Whether you're a beginner collector or an expert numismatist, this video will walk you through the details, value, and rare varieties that can make your coin special. Let's start with the basics. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 when the country converted to the decimal currency system. The 2016 issue continues that legacy. It's struck in copper-nickel composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a weight of 5.65 grams and a diameter of 23.60 millimeters. The coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was used on Australian coins from 1999 to 2018. On the reverse side of the coin you'll find the famous lyrebird, designed by Stuart Devlin, the master craftsman behind many of Australia's most iconic coin designs. The elegant lyrebird, with its magnificent tail feathers spread in a display, represents Australia's rich wildlife and natural beauty. This design has appeared on every 10-cent coin since the introduction of decimal currency, making it one of the most recognizable coin images in the country. Now let's talk about mintage and rarity. In 2016, millions of 10-1 coins were produced at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, but not all of them are common. Circulation coins were struck in large numbers, while uncirculated and proof versions were also produced for collectors. Some 2016 coins were included in mint sets, which are usually struck to a higher quality standard. These coins can be in pristine condition, known as brilliant uncirculated, and fetch a higher price on the collector's market. The general circulation 2016 10-cent coin usually holds a value between 10 cents and $2 odd, depending on condition. However, coins in mint or proof condition, or those graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, can sell for $5 to $15 AUD or more. For example, a 2016 10-cent coin in MS67 or higher grade can bring in strong collector interest. Always handle your coins carefully. A small scratch or fingerprint can reduce the value dramatically. What truly makes the 2016 10-cent coin special are error coins and varieties. Some of these have been discovered with striking issues such as off-center strikes, die cracks, cuds, clipped plankets, or double RIM errors. These types of minting mistakes can make a simple 10-1 coin worth anywhere between $20 and $400. odd depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Keep an eye out for anything that looks unusual. You might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Another interesting aspect is the low mintage proof coins. The Royal Australian Mint release collector proof sets into a 16, and the 10-cent coin from these sets is known for its mirror-like fields and frosted designs. These proof coins are not intended for circulation, and because of their superior finish, they are highly sought after. A 2016 proof 10-cent coin in its original packaging can sell for around $10 to $25 AUD depending on market demand. Collectors also love hunting for high-grade examples. The higher the grade, the better the value. Coins that show full detail on the queen's portrait and the lyrebird feathers with no scratches, toning, or wear are the ones that really stand out. Many serious collectors submit their coins for professional grading to ensure authenticity and to protect their coins in sealed holders. A coin graded MS68 or higher can often fetch strong bids in online auctions or collector fairs. If you're starting your coin collection or just checking your spare change, the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin is a great piece to learn from its simple yet detailed design. Interesting minting background and potential for rare varieties make it a must-have. Be sure to check the date, inspect both sides for minting errors, and consider the condition before selling or trading your coin. The Australian decimal coinage series continues to gain interest worldwide, making even recent coins worth keeping an eye on. Before we wrap up, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another coin value guide. Each week we explore the stories behind Australia's most fascinating coins, from hidden mint errors to high-grade treasures that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Leave a comment below if you found a 2016 10-cent coin and tell us what condition it's in. You never know, your coin might just be the next big find. Next up in today's video, we're exploring one of the most common yet fascinating modern coins of Australia, the 2012 Australian 10-cent coin. At first glance it might look like just another small silver coin in your pocket, but as we dig deeper, you'll discover that some pieces from this year can be worth far more than their face value due to condition, minting quality, and unique collector interest. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 during the decimalisation of Australia's currency system. The 2012 issue continues the traditional design, featuring the iconic lyrebird designed by Stuart Devlin, known for his exquisite work on Australian coinage. The obverse side bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank. Broadly, this elegant and detailed design has made the 10-1 coin one of the most recognizable and artistically admired coins in Australian numismatics. The 2012 10-cent coins were minted at the Royal Australian Mint, Canberra, and produced in circulation strike quality. The mintage for this year was approximately 28.1 million coins, making it a moderately common issue. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition from mint sets can be far more valuable to collectors. Some proof versions were also included in special mint sets and coin cards, which are now sought after by enthusiasts. The 10-cent coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that distinctive silvery shine and durability. It weighs 5.65 grams with a diameter of 23.60 millimeters and a milled edge. The metal composition ensures the coin's long-lasting quality, allowing many specimens from decades past to still be found in excellent condition today, a trait that makes grading very important for collectors. Now let's talk about value, the part everyone loves. In circulated condition, the 2012 10-cent coin is typically worth 10 cents face value. However, in uncirculated condition, it can sell for $2 to $5 odd, depending on luster and grading. Proof versions or coins in mint sealed sets may range between $10 to $20 odd. High-grade examples certified by PCGS or NGC at MS66 or higher have occasionally reached $25 $40 AUD, especially among Australian collectors seeking flawless examples. Collectors are always on the hunt for error coins, and the 2012 10-cent series is no exception. Look out for off-center strikes, die cracks, cuts, partial color strikes, or double rim errors. These minting mishaps can significantly increase the value, sometimes up to $100 or more depending on rarity and demand. Always inspect the coin carefully under good lighting or a magnifying lens, as small die anomalies can turn a regular coin into a Collector's gem. Grading is crucial when determining the worth of any coin. A coin with sharp details, no scratches, and full mint luster will always be more valuable than one showing wear or discoloration. Professional grading services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company can authenticate your coin and assign a numerical grade that boosts its resale value. Among serious collectors, the demand for Australian 10-cent coins has remained strong, particularly for modern decimal issues in pristine condition. Many new collectors enjoy building complete year sets from 1966 to the present, and the 2012 issue plays an important role in that collection as silver-toned coins begin to show fewer pristine examples. Over time, high-grade coins from this year may appreciate in value as mint state specimens become scarcer in circulation. If you're coin hunting, always check pocket change, bank rolls, or unopened mint bags. You might come across a shiny 2012 10-cent piece with potential collector interest. Store your coins in airtight capsules or 2x2 coin flips to preserve their quality. Avoid cleaning them, as this can destroy their natural patina and reduce value significantly. Also, track coin prices using trusted numismatic websites and auction platforms to stay updated on current market trends. So there you have it. The 2012 Australian 10-cent coin might seem ordinary, but in the world of coin collecting, condition, rarity, and mint errors can make all the difference. Whether you're starting your coin collection or expanding your existing one, this small piece of Australian history deserves a place in your collection. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin value guides, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload about valuable coins from Australia and around the world. Next up in today's video, we're diving deep into the story behind the 2001 Australian 10-1 coin, a small but iconic piece of Australian currency that can hold surprising value to collectors. Many people overlook this simple, silver-colored coin, but when you take a closer look, you'll realize that it carries a lot of history, craftsmanship, and even potential rarity. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this is one video you'll definitely want to watch until the end. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, and it features one of the most famous coin designs in Australia, the majestic lyrebird on the reverse side, designed by the renowned artist Stuart Devlin. The obverse side of the coin in 2001 features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a portrait that began appearing on Australian coins in 1999. The year 2001 continued that elegant style, marking a new century of Australian coinage. Now, when it comes to mint details, the 2001 Australian 10-1 coin was produced by both the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra and the Perth Mint. Depending on demand and production runs around 76 million coins were minted that year, which makes it fairly common in circulation. However, within that massive mintage, a few errors and special strikes have surfaced. Coins with die cracks, off-center strikes, and double RIM errors can fetch a surprisingly high price among collectors. The composition of the 2001 10-cent coin is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that shiny silvery appearance. It weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.60 2000 and a reeded edge. While most circulated examples are worth only their face value, the real excitement begins when we consider uncirculated and proof versions. High-grade coins that have been preserved in mint condition can be worth several dollars to even $10, $25 odd, depending on rarity and eye appeal. If you happen to find a proof strike from the 2001 mint set, keep it safe. These proof coins were struck with polished dies, giving them a mirror-like finish that collectors absolutely love. Proof coins were made in limited quantities, often packaged in annual sets by the Royal Australian Mint. Over the years, their collector value has increased steadily, especially for coins in pristine, untouched condition. Let's talk about errors and varieties. One of the most exciting aspects for collectors, some 2001 Australian 10-cent coins have been reported with clipped blankets, die rotation, or misaligned strikes. These error coins can sell for anywhere between $20 to $200 AUD, depending on visibility and rarity. Particularly rare error is the double rim or shadow edge error, which occurs when the die slightly overlaps the coin. Blank touring striking condition plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. Collectors use a grading scale from PUR P1 to mint state MS70 circulated 2001, 10-cent coins, typically grade between fine, F12 and extremely fine, XF40, and are usually worth around face value, but a mint state 6.5 or higher coin showing full luster and no scratches can command $15 or more on auction sites or collector marketplaces. The 201 coin is also notable because it coincided with the centenary of Federation, one of Australia's biggest historical milestones, while the 10-cent coin did not have a special commemorative design that year. The association with 2001 makes this coin an interesting part of that era's numismatic story. Collectors often include it in full-year sets to represent early 21st century Australian coinage. If you're looking to sell or value your 2001 10-cent coin, make sure to check its condition, mint mark, and possible errors before listing it online. Platforms like eBay, Numisto, or Australian Coin Forum are great places to research prices and compare your coins with others. Remember that certified coins graded by agencies such as PCGS or NGC will usually fetch higher prices as the grading adds trust and authenticity. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and like the video if you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins. Every week we bring you detailed guides on Australian, US, and world coins that could be hiding right in your change. Who knows, you might have a valuable 2001 Australian 10-cent coin sitting in your wallet right now. So keep collecting, keep learning, and see you in the next video. Next up today, we're diving deep into one of Australia's most interesting modern coins, the 2000 Australian 10-cent coin. At first glance, this small silver-colored coin might look ordinary, but hidden among them are some rare varieties and mint errors that can be worth a surprising amount of money. Whether you're a beginner or a serious collector, understanding the story behind this coin can help you recognize hidden treasures in your change. The 10-cent coin of Australia from the year 2000 was struck by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. Like most Australian decimal coins, it is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a shiny silvery appearance. The coin weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, and features reeded edges. Even though millions were produced for circulation, small details can make certain coins stand out and gain extra value among collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank. Broadly, this particular portrait was used from 1999 to 2019 and shows the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The inscriptions include Elizabeth II and Australia 2000. Overtime coins from this year can show variations in the sharpness of the lettering and the crown, which sometimes indicate minting differences. Turning to the reverse side, the design showcases Australia's famous lyrebird, a magnificent ground-dwelling bird known for its mimicry skills. The design was created by Stuart Devlin, the same artist behind many iconic Australian coins. The detail in the lyrebird's tail feathers and background texture makes this design particularly elegant and highly regarded among collectors for its fine craftsmanship. Now let's talk about mintage and rarity. The Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 92 million 10-cent coins in the year 2000, making it a fairly common year. Overall, however, not all coins are equal. Some 2000 10-cent coins were struck with sharper details or minor differences that experts believe could be trial strikes or die variations. These subtle changes make certain coins far more collectible. Collectors often search for errors and varieties that occurred during minting. Look closely for off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped blankets, double strikes, or partial color errors. A 2000 10-cent coin with these kinds of mistakes can range from $20 to over $400, depending on the severity and condition of the error. The rarer the flaw, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. When it comes to condition, grading plays a big role in determining a coin's value. A coin in circulated condition might only be worth its face value, around 10 cents, but uncirculated or mint state coins can sell from $5 to $30 or more. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional services such as PCGS or NGC are particularly desirable. Always handle your coins carefully to preserve their luster and value. Now here's something interesting. Some experts and collectors have identified up to 40 different mint variations and minor details that appear across different batches of 2000 Australian 10. -1 coins. These differences may include small die markers, changes in metal tone, variations in rim width, and other subtle mint characteristics. Documenting and comparing these mint types is a fun and challenging part of coin collecting that keeps enthusiasts engaged in the collector's market. Special presentation coins and proof issues from the year 2000 can also command higher prices. These proof coins were minted in limited numbers for collectors and feature a mirror-like finish with sharp frosted details. Such coins often come in protective cases and can sell for $10 to $50 or more, depending on demand and condition. Always check for authenticity before purchasing or selling any collectible coins. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into Australian and world coin values. Hit the like button, share this video with your fellow collectors, and click the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Whether it's finding a valuable 10-1 coin, a rare 5-cent piece, or a hidden gem in your change, we bring you the latest information and updates every week. Stay tuned, your next coin could be worth a fortune.